Hey, Steve here with Cardiac Cycling. Today we're going to put together an insulated bag for my hydration bladder. See, I got this new bag the other day for my camera equipment. Great little backpack, but it's missing one thing, a hydration pack.
Poor baby.
It has here a great little cavity. It's really intended, made for laptops, at least according to the literature, what small amount of literature there is. But it will fit my hydration bag. So let's get started with that. Stay with us. We're going to use, if we have Refletix, we want to use Refletix. If you don't know what that is, it's an insulating material. And it's like this. This is actually a windshield sun visor, sunscreen. I bought this one, I think, at an automotive store, and it's got foil on both sides, and it has like bubble wrap in the middle. So it does have insulating properties. We're going to need the bladder, so I pulled the bladder out of one of my camelbacks. This came out of, I don't know if they even make this particular model anymore, but it's called a razor. And I think this is like, what is it, 32 ounces is what it shows right here. So 32 ounce marker. I'm using a sharpie, a pair of scissors, and I'm using here some 3M high strength duct tape. So there's regular duct tape, and 3M makes a high strength duct tape. So that's what we're going to be using today. All right, so not real complicated as you can see. Now, if you're really handy, you might be able to put a border around it like is on this sunscreen and then stitch the edges together, but that's not me, number one. Number two, I don't want to take that much time. Number three, this is just basic. I want to keep this thing cool. If I filled it with cool water and shove it into the computer compartment of my backpack. All right, so let's get started. This guy has got to be done in this manner. I have to go across in this direction. So, all right, so I got this backwards. I started measuring from the wrong side. So now what I've done is I've moved the bladder over. Grandfather clock, family heirloom actually. Sorry about the ringing. So moved it over here. I got about the same gap as I did before. Need to bring it up to the top, so we're good there. Mark there. Actually, that may end up being a cut mark. Actually, that is a cut mark. And because that's a cut mark, I need some more tools. So we need to add to our list a straight edge. So this is just a framing square. I'm going to move the bladder out of the way. This is the mark on which I want to cut. Nice thing about a framing square is it has a straight edge, so I can boot it up against the end here and mark a line down the edge of the framing square and know that I'm cutting, well, as long as I can cut straight, I'll know that I'm cutting a straight line. And got to move it because we're going to have to cut quite a ways down here. Let's start cutting!
Yes!
Doesn't have to be too straight.
Oh, yeah?
But if I can stay on the line, that would be nice. This is not one of my strong suits, as my wife would tell you. Actually, if she were here right now, she would be doing this, but this is one of those days where she wanted to get out of the house. It's a weekend day. The weather hasn't been great, but it is today. And I should be out riding my bicycle as I think about this. Okay, so there we go. That's cut much longer than what I needed. So this last cut, I'm not worried about as much. Throw that on the floor. And you can see that's why I don't, my wife doesn't let me do much with scissors. And these have a point too, so if she were here, she'd probably tell me to use the round nose scissors that we have for kids. All right. So next, I want this at the top, so I'll have at least one trimmed edge. And I'm going to use the framing square so that when I fold it, I'll get a straight line. It'll be the only thing straight other than the finished edges on this thing. There we go. And I'm going to get the bladder back out of the way one more time. All right. And now we're ready. Am I filming? Am I videotaping? Okay, I am. Thank you. Now we're going to get going with the duct tape. So I'm going to start over here. Like so. I'm telling you, this stuff is, this duct tape, oh my word. It is super adhesive. I'm gonna have to tape it onto her little counter here. Don't tell her. Actually, she watches my videos, so I'm gonna likely get in trouble for this, but hey, this is something I want to do. It's something I want to make. She knows that, and she also knows how I am. 40 years of marriage, she should know by now. If she doesn't, she deserves all the problems that I bring her. Okay. Okay, a little cut right there. Wow. This 3M high tensile or super contact, super adhesive, whatever it is they call it. It really is good stuff. Oh man, I hope I don't run out of tape.
Let's see what we can do here. I apologize if my hands and arms are getting in the way of your ability to see what I'm doing. Alright, turn this puppy over. Cut it right about there. Turn it over one more so I can finish that. Flip it back. And now, 1, 2, 3. We're good.
Now, all that's left get rid of the excess. You know what I really could have done is I could have left the excess on. Just dawned on me after I started cutting. Could have left the excess on and folded it over and used it as, you know, further insulation, but
I know.
Hey, this is going to work. Now, the ultimate test, fill the bladder. It's a bit more than half full. And so here's what we're going to do. We open the pouch. And drop it in, hopefully. Look, 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 look. Oh, baby. How about that? Throw this on the floor, we're through with it. And one more thing to do. Here's the backpack. Look at this. In my backpack, I have a strap here, so when I wear it, I can put this under the strap, or I can actually use, on this strap, it's got a little pocket, if you will, and so I can put the mouthpiece and tube through the pocket, if that makes sense at the time. keep it out of my way. So there it is. Maybe you got some use out of this. If nothing else, maybe you found it humorous. It's somewhat instructional in nature. Also fulfilling a commitment to myself. I wanted a video. And this was something that I did want to do. I wanted to be able to use my hydration bag in this new backpack and not have to carry bottles of water. Now I can do it. If you enjoy what you see on this channel, please click the subscribe button.